Okay, so we're going to get out and do a little bit of coyote hunting this evening. Should be a pretty good time. What we'll do right now is I just got to put a few things, and then we're going to load up and get on the road. Jason Nix makes these 3D printed TX1000 remote holders, and they're pretty sweet. They don't fall out. It's a nice snug fit. It's not like so tight where you have trouble getting it in, but it definitely, you know. And then if you want to, and then I got the paracord set up, and let me move that down just a little bit. But it fits in there nice. And then that's how I usually run it. Just rotate it over, flip this up over my shoulders. Going to be running the pulsar tonight. Yeah, it's done me well over the last. And then we've got the 22 Creed APF. It's a badass unit. Going to see if we can't get quite a few down, or maybe a couple. Might do a few stands. Might do a lot of stands. Just depends on, I guess, on how they're operating tonight and how they're acting. So we'll make sure everything's good. Get it loaded up in the truck, and we'll get our asses out the door. Running on a tripod tonight. I think I'm just going to run it on sitting like that tonight. So, and then I've got the paracord on this as well. That way I can just, this is pretty much my whole setup right here. Everything's ready to rock and roll. I'll pack all this in. This is probably right around this whole setup with the scope and the suppressor, bipod. It's probably looking at 16, 17 pounds. The gun itself is like 12.5 pounds. This is nice and light, so it's probably looking at like around 20, 25 pounds I'm packing in. Plus, yeah, maybe 30 pounds I'm packing in. So that's why I always try to ruck in the summer or whenever I can. But anyways, enough of me bantering and ranting. Let's get out there and let's see if we can't find some coyotes.
Those days that you don't want to do anything, where you're too tired, too sore, you just don't feel like it, those days, those are the days that count. When you have those feelings, it's even more important to step up and get some. If you've got something to do, don't put it off till tomorrow. Don't do that. Don't voluntarily do anything tomorrow that you should be getting done today. Get it done today. Don't wait. Attack it, destroy it, and move on.
Every single day when you wake up, you got two options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock, and get up and go pursue your dreams.
pretty good looking female. Not quite sure where the... Didn't really do much unless it's... Using my laser light so I can find these sons of bitches. KP gave me one of these drags to try out that he's been making. I really like them. They're looking pretty good. You can put them through, you know, the jaw or around the leg. It don't matter. Just do whatever you want to do. Got a flea on you. This was definitely a young of the year female. Pretty easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I didn't realize this. I thought that everything was cut down here. So I didn't realize that all this was still standing. But it's good habitat. Just be mindful of your bullets going through it. We out. The thing I like about KP's drags is I just got it hooked into my belt. I don't know if you can. I just hooked that PVC pipe into my belt, and then I can be hands-free, you know. Well, it was a pretty good night. Got 2 down. Made 2 stands. Saw 3 at the first stand. Could not get them to do anything. And they just... Well, to be honest with you, when I pulled up, I drove entirely probably way too far to the set or to the stand location. But I pulled off into some like tall grass vegetation. And I got out. Saw 2 deer, and then I saw a coyote taking off after the deer. So I went ahead and got my tripod and everything like set up. And then I was like, okay, tried to lip squeak it in, nothing. It just kept running. So I hurried up, took my call off, got it set up, turned it on, and I put on just a rabbit distress, eastern cottontail, I think is what it was. Just something basic, very simple, just to see if I could like coax him out real quick. And well, I didn't have any luck getting him out. Excuse me. I didn't have any luck getting him out. But what I did have was I had 2 more coyotes come kind of running out, paralleling. Pretty much lining up exactly where that last coyote ran to. And I was just kind of soft playing them. And then I raised the volume up on it. They kind of looked and stopped. Like, kind of not stopped, but slowed down. And, dude, I just, like, I'm not going to take a shot. I'll come back. I'm not too worried. I don't think they were running. I think they were just running. Because that other coyote was running after those deer. So, and then I watched them, and they ran out to probably about 400 yards. I was going to try and shoot them, but they were down in a dip. And I was like, man, there's some tall grass over there. And I'm like, my bullet might fragment. And that's actually kind of what happened on this last stand when I got 2. I didn't realize, I thought that they cut the whole damn bean field, and I didn't realize that they left this kind of like little 2 CRP strips down in the bottom along the crick. And that first shot, I was like, man, I should have smoked his ass. And I think my bullet fragmented. He took off running. I shot him running with the APF. Dude, that 22 Creed is a lightning bolt. And I saw that second coyote trotting, and I was like, dude, whap, hit him on the run. So I busted 2 coyotes right there. I mean, wham bam, easy set. I was there for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And I ended up staying because there was a third coyote that ran off, and he was kind of barking. But then I got a whole group of them to light up, and I tried to catch that on the audio. But let me get some of this other stuff in. Oh, I got a bunch of Gatorade bottles. Thanks, Jeffy. But yeah, it was a pretty good set. That Predator paracord creations, I got my lanyard for my TX 1000 for it, and then I got a sling for my X24, and then I also have like a shoulder strap, like hands-free, walk behind. But tonight I was pretty close to the truck, and I wasn't like really hoofing it. So my buddy KP from CNP Outdoors hooked me up with these drags he'd been making. So this is going to be kind of one of his, I think maybe middle of the road, or because I think his signature ones are going to be red. But dude, these worked out really well. And all I did was I just took it. I think I swallowed some like grass stubble or something, but I just tuck it in my belt loop right here. So I slide that down, and then I can have this pull behind me. My hands are free if I need to. Dang, if I need to do anything. Whew, hold on, let me get a drink. A little Pepsi will always treat you right. I might have swallowed a little backy. I don't know. But these things are nice because, you know, you can put them in your pocket. They don't weigh nothing. They're not real bulky. And make sure everything's good. I'm going to download the video, and then hopefully we'll get to show you guys. Left the light on. What an idiot. I brought one of the coyotes home. I'm going to work with my dog tomorrow. Just kind of mess with him a little bit, get him all amped up. Maybe drag it behind the side by side so he can chase after it. All right, well, stay tuned. Oh, that's why we do it right there, huh, bud? Ain't that right, bud? See them turkeys? He was just up here last night. I'm going to try and see if I can't find that other coyote. Brought my trusty Dusty with me. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Get him. Get him. Hey, get him. Get him, boy. Good job. Come on, let's go. We're looking for a coyote. I'm really hoping we find it. Because I could have swore it had to drop. Where's he at, bud? Where's he at? Get him. Where's he at? Oh yeah. Fuck yes. Smoked his ass. I got the other one laying up there. Fuck yeah. Just got done tracking out this other coyote. So, yes, there were 2 coyotes. I got both of them. Same field. I was perched up on top of that hill.